Welcome back to Vagabond Gypsy Tarot and Oracle readings. Today we are doing our reading for our zodiac sign of Aries. And yes, I am a couple days late on beginning this. It is the 23rd of March, and this sign is in Aries from March 21st through April 19th. So let's go through. We're going to do a reading with this as well. So Aries is the sign of the ram. Act is the key word here. You like to act, get things done. The color that is associated with Aries is red, and that makes sense because Aries is a fire sign. You are confident, optimistic, brave, and passionate. All makes sense with the sign of, with the fire sign, and you are ruled by Mars. Again, motivated, leaders. You are actually leaders of your, of the zodiac. Leaders, you're a cardinal sign. You are there to light the flame, get things started. You have a pioneering spirit, it says there. Your weaknesses are, well, let's start with your strengths. Your strengths are you are adventurous and strong, energetic, and outgoing. And your weaknesses can be, you can be impulsive because of that energetic motivation that you have. You can be impulsive, quick-tempered, sometimes selfish. These are some of the things that are associated with the sign of Aries. And as I said, Aries is ruled by Mars here, and Mars is a move forward type planet. And you all are out for defending yourself. Aries is the first house in the astrological chart. So it's the house of self-image. It's the house of how we approach life and how we entered onto this earth, into this planet. This is what everybody sees in you. This is your sun sign, Aries. Arriving onto this planet, being born. Your first house, if your first house is Aries, you are Aries sun. So it is look at that card. Isn't that gorgeous? So, numerologically, if you break that down, that ends up being a 3. 9 plus 3 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. So it's the house of expression. How you express yourself, how people see you, how people see how you express yourself. The tarot card that is represented by Aries is the Emperor. So you are, the Emperor is the card in tarot that most relates to you. Fatherly figure, bravery, set in your ways. You want things done in a certain way. Ram's horn, Aries in the ram's horn. I see that in that card, and this card is actually, if you look at it now when we're comparing it to the Aries, it really does does speak of that. I mean, you can kind of see that in here. Now, when you're looking at this Emperor card, you'll be like, ah, that does associate with Aries. Fierce, forceful, courageous. Yeah, I mean, and being associated with Mars, Mars is like a, you know, energy, impulsive. Like I said, you can be impulsive. Yeah, so that's kind of another little bit of information you might want to know. As I said, you're a cardinal sign. Aries is a cardinal sign, which is leaders, pioneering spirit, as I said. You are associated with the wands because of your fire aspect as well. So that's just something that you can think about. And so we are going to do a reading today for you guys. And we're going to keep these, well, actually, I'd like to keep them on here. Let's see here if I can move them around. Yeah, you can kind of see that. So we're going to go ahead and maybe I will try and move that one. Cardinal, fire, associated with Mars. The Emperor is your tarot card, and we are going to use the Mars Power Tarot deck. Had to do it. Had to do it for your reading today. So let's get to it and do a yearly reading for you. This is your reading for the year. This is a yearly 2023 reading for my Aries. And I'm actually just decided to start this segment with Aries. So it's gonna my year is not going to end with me completing all the signs, so it will have to go into next year, but I think I will just keep doing it on Aries, starting with Aries as the first house, since it is. Okay, let's get some general energy for our Aries people for 2023. Ace of Wands. As I said, Wands is associated with the fire sign. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Let me go ahead and get a couple more cards here. Ace of Cups, emotions, Wands, fire, aces, both aces for my Aries people here. So let's get to it. So the aces, like the Ace of Cups here, as I said, is the suit of emotions. So in this card, we are looking at enthusiasm. I'm sorry. We're looking at emotional force, enthusiastic with emotion, intuition, lots of inner intuition this year for my Aries people. You are opening up you're connecting your emotions and your intuition together to work with this creative force in this Ace of Wands. So these two cards together are very interesting, actually. Using your intuition this year is going to greatly benefit you. Sometimes we have this sixth sense, this sense of knowing, and that's what I feel like is happening with you this year. Is like your creativeness is coming from just a knowing, just your intuition. And I mean, the Two of Cups is a connection. There could be a connection you make this year with either love, or it could have to do with working together on a project. But there's definite attraction here. I'm seeing definite attraction here. And a lot of confidence. A lot of confidence in this a lot of confidence with that self-knowing. Let's get some more cards here. See if we can get, let's get a deeper look into that Ace of Cups and Ace of Wands. So let's do Ace of Cups here first. So Ace of Cups. Eight of Wands. So we're doing it as I pulled it. Eight of Wands I pulled in reverse, but let's look at it upright. So the Eight of Wands, again, we're looking at fire here, spark, and that's where I'm seeing this. So the Eight of Wands is the Eight of Wands in reverse is meaning that you are willing to take the time to work on this relationship, to work on this connection, because of this Ace of Cups energy, this intuition, this, and it does definitely mean intimacy and love. The Ace of Cups can definitely mean intimacy and love. So I really feel like this is a love connection, whether that's sexual or not. It's just a real true love connection with somebody that you're going to meet this year, or you have already met this year. Yeah, the Two of Cups along with the Ace of Cups is a definite, definite attraction. I mean, this is definitely breaking down to love as far as I can see it. And with the Eight of Wands, like I said, you're willing to take your time. It's not something that you're going to rush through. This is something that, as a matter of fact, you might not even know your feelings in this situation yet. It might be a friend to start. Let's see, Ace of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So let's look at it upright. So the Wheel of Fortune means that, can kind of mean like you're just going through life and doing what you need to do. Life moves in a way that we just move forward with it and move on. But the Wheel of Fortune in reverse is again alluding to this this energy of taking it slow, almost like stopping the wheel. It's like it's worth it. It's worth it for you to stop the wheel in this case, and not move on with repetitive movement. So, I mean, let me think for a second. I mean, definitely the Wheel of Fortune upright is good luck and karma, but and destiny is what it usually, what it means upright, but I don't think it's see, in reverse it can mean like negative, but I don't really feel like it means face value in this case. I think it means that I'm going to get a qualifier on this, but I'm actually reading this completely different than what the card means, because with this reading, I mean, I'm getting that you're willing to slow. Oh my gosh, like I have shuffled this deck and now you've got the Ace of Swords. So, I mean, it's like, I feel like I said, I feel like it's stopping the wheel a bit and kicking things up per se. You know what I mean? I think the destiny is still there, and it's not a negative destiny. I don't feel like it's a negative negative card in this reading. I feel like it's just your intuition is telling you to stop the movement of the normal wheel process to make this connection work. So it might mean that in order to reach that destiny, let's see, so let's do the Ace of Swords here. Ace of Swords is yeah, truth. The truth of the matter is truth and justice. So for things to work out the way that you need them to work out, there needs to be a change. I still feel like this is going to be upright at the end of the year, but it looks like there might be some things that you come across that, like through the year with this connection, there might be some negativeness that happens. That's what I think it is. It's just like normal life. We get it in our head that something's wrong, and that could be the roadblock that happens. Yeah, so I mean, I really don't, I mean, obviously I feel the outcome of this relationship, whatever it is very positive. I just think that along the path there could be those roadblocks that cause you to shine negative light on the situation, and that's something that you need to possibly take note of. Like, you might be self-sabotaging with like outside forces might be making you think that this isn't possible to happen, or somebody might try to interfere with this relationship as well. Yeah, definitely. That's what I see. That's where that Wheel of Fortune comes in here. That's exactly what it is. So the wheel's gonna stop like sometime during the year. There's gonna be a roadblock that makes the wheel stop, and the positive could kind of turn to a negative influence that's around you that makes you start to believe that as well. So that you have to watch out for this year, because with the Ace of Swords also, if you look at this, it's got this huge spark coming out of the wand, or out of the sword, I should say, not the wand. And it is like a spark of light, reminding you that, there's this aha moment that happens. This aha moment that happens with you. I'm deciding whether to pull another tarot card, or if I want to do digging through my, let's do an oracle. No, let's do a couple more tarot cards. Okay, so let's get some more information. So with this relationship here, well, we've got aces, beginnings of everything, which is really funny. So aces are the first cards in each suit. Aces, the beginnings. So it's the emotional force, the creative force, and then the mental force to work through. Let's put those together. I like that. And two of cups, two of emotions. We're talking partnership, duality. 8 is the number of accomplishment and action, taking action with this relationship. Let's see if we can get a clarifier on this relationship. I'll do an oracle card at the end, but I really want to get a clarifier on this this relationship, and kind of the 8 of Wands in reverse, really. So let's go ahead and look at the 8 of Wands clarifier with the reverse. Reverse, and yeah, let's do both. Let's do the 2 cups and the 8 of Wands together. So we have the Knight of Cups in reverse. So Knight of Cups is, I'm just looking at the card. I haven't really used these cards, but they are awesome. I love them. So Knight of Cups in reverse is, there could be an enthusiastic, let's say. So Knight of Cups in reverse is like, so upright, it's enthusiastic, and it's kind of a young vibe, but enthusiastic and achiever type attitude. So this Wheel of Fortune actually might be part of this problem here as well. So you might have an overactive imagination during this time with this Wheel of Fortune. You might, I'm going to leave it upright so you can look at it. You might be making more out of things. You might be jealous of somebody. There might be somebody that is taking your imagination and twisting it a little bit. So with this love relationship, this might be the problem that you come across with your Knight of Cups, Knight of Emotions, and your Wheel of Fortune type energy that's causing you to overthink things, and but I mean, my general consensus is still staying the same, with the fact that I really feel like everything is positive. It's just that these might be things that you need to look toward during the year and take notice of. Like if you feel like you are feeling a little jealous over somebody that might be occupying this person's time as well. So I think there might be a little bit of jealousy happening as well. Let's pull another card. I want a clarifier on the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, actually. So I'm going to do that next. Qualifier for the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Okay. So we have the Six of Pentacles. So something is interfering with your harmony, your balance of this situation. And that kind of makes sense with this possible Prince Charming type attitude type person that's coming into the scene. But it's also, yeah, with your earthly environment. So the Pentacles is your earthly surroundings and your physical environment. So you might feel like there might be a point in this year that you are feeling like you're giving more love, possibly, or, well, I should say giving more of your physical energy, possibly. You're giving your energy toward this relationship, and you're a little jealous of this. I really do feel like these two, well, actually, these three are working together. I feel like this is where the snafu comes in during the year. Like everything was going perfect with all these aces and all this energy, all this beginnings energy. And then there comes a point where it kind of possibly slows down a bit with this Knight of Cups energy. There might be somebody that's occupying this person's time, and it's making you a bit jealous. And you kind of start going within your mind and thinking, making things up a little bit. Making things up, kind of a self-sabotage that stops the wheel for a short period of time. But as I said, I really do feel like the energy overall is of love, and I don't feel like, I feel like no matter what happens, I mean, that's just human nature, I guess. You know what I mean? It happens. We get feelings like that, and that's how it ends up working out, I guess. Sometimes we can't stop it. We get in a mood that just makes that energy happen, you know, just makes that energy happen. So I am going to use a oracle deck here to get a overall message for the year. Let's get an overall message for the year, and it flipped out. Transition. Interesting. So yeah, I mean, obviously with all these aces in here, I guess that makes sense. There's obviously a transition that's going to take place. Yeah, I feel like yeah, with all that ace energy, it's almost like you're transitioning, and with that negative energy, that's the overall theme of this transition, I feel like, is you transitioning from this negative little snafu, negative little stop in the process of this love relationship. It's almost as if by the end of the year, this will not even feel like it happened. This Knight of Cups, this Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles. I feel like the transition is going to be this Wheel of Fortune transitioning upward. That's what I feel. So I'm just looking at this card. This is absolutely beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at this card, I'm just seeing that you should probably just trust the, trust in the how it's going to end up. This transition will happen, and trust in the greater plan. I mean, it seems like that message is for exactly the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Knight of Cups, and the Six of Pentacles. This jealousy, or this overactive mind, is all part of the process, but there'll come a point where you will realize that this is the way that it's going to go. Up. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse is the transition. Yeah, I really, this is really beautiful. I keep moving the cards around. Anyway, if you just look at this card, it's like stunning. Transition. So your mind is going to transition to a new way of thinking. There's the back. A new way of thinking of this situation, and you're just going to realize that, wow, I fed myself into that. But it's all because you do like this person. Whether it's love or not, the jealousy could be a love jealousy, or it could just be jealousy of this other person, this Knight of Cups in reverse archetype, taking up the time that you thought you had. And the Six of Pentacles is you saying, I put in all this time and now you're just, you're ignoring me, kind of like feeling is what I think you're going to get. But I think by the end of the year, this will all transition into the Wheel of Fortune upward. And I'm actually going to put that there because that's how I feel it is. That's what I'm getting. Let's go ahead and put these two together. Put that there. Well, we're going to put that there. And I don't know if you screenshotted these or if you want to screenshot them or not, but or if I've messed it up. Okay, well, anyway, here's your reading for Aries for 2023. I think love is in the air for you. Either could be a romantic love. It may not be. It may just be a really tight bond that you make this year of a soulmate or a really close friend. And I think that is it. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and this is the first of the zodiac signs that I'll be dealing with. So the next one will be coming up on April. Well, this goes through, Aries goes through April 19th, so I will get to it before April 20th, and then that's Taurus will be the next zodiac sign that we will be doing. So I hope you enjoyed this reading, and we will see you back again for hopefully your weekly energy readings. Thanks for joining me here at Vagabond, Gypsy, Tarot, and Oracle.